The fight for the super chain is on. On the blue corner, we have Solana, $2.1 billion in volume. On the red corner, we have BSC Chain, $2.3 billion in volume in the last 24 hours. So the fight is on. Who is gonna come on top? That's the question that we're gonna be trying to answer today. What is going on, ninjas? Welcome back to the channel. And of course, we're gonna be talking about the two major chains that are taking the spot right now. They are everything. Now, we're gonna be covering volume, trending. We're gonna be covering meme activity, transaction speed. We're gonna be covering everything, and I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video which one I believe you should be paying attention to, because of course both chains have their native token. BNB chain has BNB coin, Solana has Sol coin, and of course, depending of transaction activity, volume, and of course trend, they are gonna be coming on top. And of course, you guys can make money with that. You guys can, of course, get a little bit of that pie, and that's gonna be today's topic. Now, first of all, you guys gotta realize one thing. Everything started back in February 14 when CZ, Binance former CEO, posted this sort of challenge about his dog, and of course everyone went crazy. The meme space went crazy. Solana at that point had a new competitor, and that was the BSC chain. Now, we have not had any hype on the BSC chain for the last 2 years, I believe. Back in 2021, it was the chain. Solana was nobody. Back then, before Pump and Fun, Solana was nobody. But now, after the growth of Pump and Fun, after the new sort of meme rally, the new meme crazy, everything changed, and Solana took the #1 spot on the hottest chain. But maybe, just maybe, BSC is here to make things a little bit harder for Solana, and it's just giving it a really strong race right now. Now, of course, that day on February 14 or February 13, CC posted a picture of his dog, and it just started a challenge. People start creating meme coins. We have Broccoli reaching like $1 billion market cap. For Meme, the website, which actually is similar to Pump and Fun, went crazy. So many meme coins. It was the craziness. And of course, the volume and the funds that were going into Solana, they shifted from Solana to the BSC chain. And it was a bad day for the Solana maximalists. But the story is not over, because Solana is still pretty hot, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But if you actually go to DeFiYama and you see BSC chain is up, and I'm talking weekly volume or weekly stats, by 24% in the last 7 days, with $2.1 billion in volume for the last 24 hours. And we have, of course, Solana still on top with a $3.3 billion in volume, which is still #1. BSC still have not managed to get there. It did it for a day or two, but right now still cannot compete. But props to the BSC chain, props to the BSC team, because they managed to turn things around. Props to CZ. He did it. He has to take all the merit for this, because he was the one who ignited this sort of pump and craze on the BSC chain. But the numbers are there. BSC chain is actually up by 24% on volume. The Solana chain is down by 18% on volume comparing with the last week. So of course, things are looking great. And of course, website, as mentioned, like for Meme, are getting a lot of volume, they're getting a lot of revenue, and everyone is happy on the BSC chain. There is more coins launching on the BSC chain. The sort of a feeling of the chain, the sort of right now, everyone is shifting from, are we gonna see the next bull run of the BSC chain? Is it gonna last, or pretty much this is just gonna be a few days thing? It's gonna be a short-term sort of hype and craze on the chain. But it's gonna be hard to compete with the Solana chain when it comes to meme coins. Even if you go to the screener, you're gonna be able to see that 8 out of 10 meme coins that are on the top 10, top 20, top 50 by volume, by users, by gains, by snipers, still Solana based meme coins. So the BSC chain doesn't have it easy. It's not gonna be easy for them to compete. But it's a start. And I gotta say, I'm been in the space for a long time already. I can tell you, I saw the rally that the BSC chain had. And at that time, we didn't have, of course, for meme or anything like it. Most of the volume was on pink sale, was on this decentralized launchpad, of course, or like non-custodial launchpad, and then we're getting billions of dollars worth of volume on a weekly basis. It was insane, and we pretty much everyone wanted to launch on the BSC chain. Solana, nobody knew about Solana back then, and of course Ethereum, but it was also Ethereum is still pretty much no competing right now. Their revenue is still under $300,000 for the last 24 hours, and that is really, really, really low for a chain that it used to be the king of the chains. But I mean, that's a story for another video. Also, remember to subscribe, like, and join the Money Ninjas Telegram group. It's gonna be the link down below, because of course that's what we do every day. If you want information, new alerts, new memes, new pre-sales, fair launches, news, whatever that is related to crypto, you can find it in this channel. And of course, we're here to provide the best info for you. Now, let's go back. Everyone is trying to answer this question. Based on the current trends, it's very likely that BSC Chain, the Binance Smart Chain, will continue to support Solana in terms of transaction volume. BSC currently holds the top spot in volume, which is no true for the daily basis, but it is true for the weekly basis, at least this week. So I mean, everyone is a little bit like shifting from Solana to BSC Chain. There is a lot of bridges that you can use to bridge your funds, or you can use just a centralized chains like Binance, for example. But I mean, it is a pretty good start. Actually, the BSC Chain came back with an update saying that, of course, we have optimized the BSC Chain for better traffic spikes and prioritize high volume. And I mean, this is for meme coins. They only care about meme coins right now because that's where the volume is. Smart blocks selection, better transaction prioritization, and of course, improved performance during high traffic. High traffic is meme traffic. It's as simple as that. These guys are getting all the traction. And as mentioned, it is still really nice. Now, why this matters? That's what you may be asking yourself. Why do I care about the chain? Well, there is a few things that what the reason why is so like everyone is trying to answer what's gonna happen. First, builders, meme coin launchers, meme coin creators, they want to be on the chain that has the most volume. They don't care about or Solana or BSC chain. They care about where the users are, where the volume is, where everyone is buying and selling, where they're gonna be making the most money, in which chain their coin is gonna do better. And of course, that's important. That brings volume, that brings users, that brings scalability, and of course, that's what they're looking for. So if everyone is on the BSC chain, they're gonna be on the BSC chain. If everyone is on the Solana chain, they're gonna be on the Solana chain. And this matters because they are native coins, of course, on the BSC chain. Binance Smart Chain is BNB, and BNB had a rally of around 3% for the last 7 days, but it was actually higher than that. We saw a really, really massive spike in the last few days, and still near all-time high of around $650 for the Binance, for the BNB coin. And Solana, we saw it dropping like 15% in the last week because, of course, the volume was not there, the hype was not there, and BSC was taking the spotlight. So this is why it matters, because if you are investing on Solana, if you are investing on BNB, you care about there is hype, there is volume, because of course the Solana fees are paid on Sol, the BNB chain fees, BSC chain fees are paid in BNB. So when there is more volume, there is more uses of their native coin, and of course there is more attraction, more volatility, and more holding power for that coin. There is just more demand for the native coin, and that's why it's important. If you are a holder, an investor, a trader, whatever it is that it is related to any of those chains, you care about volume, hype, growth, and of course the whole performance of the chain. When things shift, for example, everyone was on Solana was making all-time highs after all-time high. When we had the craze on the BSC chain, the volume stopped there. Well, it didn't stop, just decrease, and everyone went to the BSC chain. We had the massive spike on the BNB chain, and we have the decrease on the price of the Solana coin. So if you hold in Solana, this is gonna affect your portfolio. So of course, that's why everyone is asking what's gonna happen, where should I go, what should I trade, and of course, where should I buy coins? Because it is pretty easy. I'm an investor, I'm a holder, I'm a trader, I'm a creator, I'm a founder. So all these questions, if you are in these two chains, they are really important for you right now. So that's why this sort of analytics or this sort of situation that is going on right now with both chains matter, because there is a lot on the table. There is a lot of funds, money, and profits on the table. So you gotta take a look at that. Anyway, this is my personal opinion. I would say the BSC chain is the OG chain. It's been for a long time. It was crazy before even the Solana chain did anything back then. And now we have all the meme coins on Pump Down Fund, which pretty much they are driving 60 or 70% of all the volume in Solana is coming through Pump Down Fund. That's why these guys generate millions of dollars on revenue every day, over $100 million on revenue in the last 2 months, for example. It is wild. They are gonna hit $1 billion in volume or in revenue this year, and that's gonna be insane. Think about it for a second. There is a lot of money going into Solana. Meme coins belong to Solana, and it's gonna be really hard to change that. So I do expect, even though I do like BSC chain a little bit more because it is close to, I know it for a long time, I have been using it for a long time, we are so familiar with it, but I mean, you cannot deny that Solana is still the king when it comes to memes. But I mean, we saw a really nice rally for the BSC chain. Now the question is gonna be, is it gonna last? When it's gonna end? And it is too late to actually get some of that hype. I would say it's still not too late, and I would say we still could see a BSC rally in the next few days and a BNB rally as well in the next few days or few months, because people already realize that there is still potential on the BSC chain. It's just a matter of when it's gonna happen, and CZ help that happen. They make money when this happens. They're smart and they are improving the chain, and of course it's a win-win for everyone. Anyway, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Are you a Solana chain lover, maximalist? Are you a BSC chain hunter? Do you like meme coins there? Or what do you think, which chain is gonna come on top in this bull run, or at least on 2025? Pretty excited to see your your answers on that. Personally, I like both. I feel a little bit more familiar with the BSC chain, but I understand that Solana is still pretty high. But Solana is pretty much the DJing chain, and BSC chain still got pretty amazing protocols. So, I mean, it's sort of we don't know where to go, but it's going to be interesting to see how things play out this year. So stay safe, stay crypto, stay ninja, of course. Follow us on social media and join the Telegram group. And of course, try to make some funds this year, because I do expect that a big bull run is going to happen soon as well. And we're just getting ready. Have some USDT ready. And of course, remember to invest in the blue chips, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, because those are the ones that's going to stay for the long term. Do not put your life savings on meme coins. They can really go bad. And when they go bad, they go dust. Just keep that in mind. Gonna see you guys later.